Oop.
Stupid.
I think it's alt. It's alt and like F4, I think.
Just going in. It's deep. So what's going to happen here is Derek is going to undock the Titan and bridge us.
Hello. Happy Monday. Is this music too loud? This music seems too loud. Is that better? But too quiet now? I don't know. I don't want it to be overpowering. How's that? A little bit better? Good on your end? All right. Then we'll call it good. Happy fucking Monday. It's a Monday, right? Yeah, Monday. Hope everyone's weekend was swell. Mine was all right. We're going to what are we going to do? We're going to switch from this character. We don't want this character right now. No space trucking to start the show. Let's go over to this little guy right here. Another weekend, nothing special. Yep, understandable. I was pretty quiet. I had to drag my old broken treadmill out of the basement. And then that was Saturday. And then on Sunday, I had to drag the new heavy treadmill into the basement. So that was... What is this? Oh no. Oh, I had this in a wormhole somewhere. Well, it's dead now. F's in the chat. Okay. The intent for right now, we're going to look at some fits here. Not this Garmer, not this Succubus, this worm. I think we're going to look at this worm. This is a worm I got probably off of the Z Killboard. Yep, there you go. In November, it looks like. So what's the fit here? Light missile launcher, okay. 2. Warp disruptor. A fancy micro warp drive. Shield booster. Online, okay. And that gives you 40 seconds of cap. What kind of with 2 Navy Hornets I get 191.7 DPS. What if I add missiles to this though? What if I add kinetic and thermal? Oh, okay. 40 seconds can be, especially in a frigate fight, I guess. Yeah. So kinetic and thermal. So that's Mjolnir is EM, Inferno is thermal, Nova is explosive, Scourge is kinetic. Okay. Let's try Scourge. We're at 248.2 DPS with Navy drones in it. Why is it... Oh, does it get a bonus to kinetic drones? No, just light combat drones. What if I... But what if we switch to thermal? What if we switch to thermal? What if we go with Inferno light missiles? 48.2, and we take these fucking Hornets out. Who fucking uses Hornets anyways? Light Scouts. We keep all our damage into thermal. 253. Right? What is the damage and hit points? So do we want to use Navy drones? Maybe we do. It's already an expensive ship. We lost DPS there. We want to look at structure hit points, armor hit points, shield capacity, tracking, optimal, speed, and damage. Okay. So let's have a look here. Acolyte 2s. No, because it's double the hit points right here. We'll get rid of the fucking... the obvious nose. It's the same damage modifier. Same speed. Same optimal. Same... no, better tracking on the acolytes. More shield, more armor. Less structure. When you take the base stats of that and you apply it to the fucking worm. Where'd my drones go? So like armor hit points. 456 times 3. That's a... those are beefy drones. Right there. That's probably worth it then, right? Those aren't even... these drones aren't even thermal. The fucking hobgobs. Those are thermal. There we go. 260.9 DPS. That's way better. Okay. So that fit is an option. We definitely have to pulse our shield booster. Yeah, because with the shield booster not running, we're stable. As long as we don't over rep, this might be viable. Let's see what the other worm fit I had is. It's just called worm. What's this one? This is just buffer tanked. But it's light missile launcher 2s with a ballistic control. Oh, I don't know if we're gonna get enough deeps out of this. What are we using for drones here? Good Navy hobgobs. Right, so let's 265.7. Two 65.7. Gonna go nearly 3,000 meters a second. It's cheaper. I don't know. If we take this out and we put in a T2, now we're 1% over. We could do an implant with that. Now we're at 270 DPS. I wonder if we can do a T2. There's a T2 rig. There's a T1 rig. No. What if we swap one of those out for a compact? $29.82. Okay. $29.82. Try the compact in there. We lose like 25 meters per second. But the fit, we don't need the implant anymore. 270.7 DPS. Difficult decisions, you know? Okay, let's make sure that excuse me. I kind of like the well, let's see here. 7,073. 57.99. Can we upgrade this to a T2? Let's see. Yes. That gets us even more. Alright, let's fucking... Oh, fuck. Save as... For corporation, okay. Worm. Alright, let's... delete that. As... corporation. Alright. We might go shopping for worm fits for Wednesday's show. Okay, so we won't talk about the worm anymore. I want to fly some Guristas ships, like one of each kind. What we're going to do now is we're going to figure out a Mamba fit. And from what I've been hearing from people is that this is a difficult ship to fit because it's just difficult to fit. Like it's hard. Well, here's the thing. We could build them, but that's probably going to take us longer. We could take a look at our... How much LP do we have here? You're right. It wouldn't be if it wasn't hard. I have 4 alligators laying around. Just want fucking blueprints here. Okay. All right. So a Gila blueprint is 18,000 LP. I have enough for that. I have some alligators already, so like that might be. We might spring for that right now. A Mamba is 12,000. Okay. The Verm is 4,000. So let's do that. Get a Verm. Got a Mamba. And we have a healer. We still have over 600,000 loyalty points. So we'll leave her at that for now. But let's focus on coming up with a fit. So I'm thinking a brawling fit. Like the Mamba is going to be a brawler because I don't think it has enough fitting room to go with light missiles. But let's try light missiles first and see what happens. Hardware is what we want. We want my fucking modules. God damn it. God damn it. Turrets and launchers. Missile launchers. Light missile launchers. Let's try T2s first. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Like 6. And we're already halfway out of our power grid and our CPU. So that's... you know? But let's keep going and see what we can do here. We want some range on this. So let's go with a micro warp drive. Go with a compact. It's like they don't want you to fly it. It could be. It could be. Maybe they don't want me to fly it this way. I feel like if you could fit every ship the way you wanted to fit your ship, there'd be a lot of overpowered ships. Do you know what I mean? Okay, electronic warfare, we want a long point on this. Let's go with well, how? What's the range on this? 20k. I don't know. We're gonna have to go with the T2 warp disruptor just so we can have a little more distance. And then like we need some kind of tank in this, so we could do it like the worm and just go 2 shield extenders. And then we're weak for fucking. We throw in a multi-spec. We've got more EHP than the worm right now. It says depletes in a minute. Okay, and now we need 4% bonus to shield resistance, 10% bonus to kinetic and thermal missile damage, 300% bonus. Okay, so we want, I think we want DDAs in the bottom here. Drone, where is it? Oh, it's because they don't have the lows selected. Drone damage amp 2s. Oh, it's already over. Okay. We're 1% over. We can fix that with an implant or a rig. Right, that's what I'm thinking, Val. Like, I either fit it to be a glass cannon, which means I get rid of this tank, or I use a lot of fancy tricks to get it to work, mainly implants. We haven't picked drones yet. Let's put some drones in it. Let's go with the all thermal go for again. Fed Navy Hobgoblins. We're doing 168.5 DPS with just the drones. $331 missiles and drones. I mean, it seems pretty good, right? We got one more low slot. Maybe we should make it go faster. It doesn't go very fast right now. Because the overdrive injector system didn't add on any CPU. We're going another 200 meters a second faster. We're doing 331.4 DPS. 10,000 EHP. $32K range on the missiles. 60k range on the drones. I need to be fast to like not get held down and swarmed by frigates. Is my thinking. I want to stay away from people so that they don't get range control on me and fucking smash me with things like Void. You know what I mean? Like if I'm fighting a Catalyst Navy issue, I don't want that guy to hard tackle me with a scram and a web, right? And my only regen on this is the passive regen that we get from the shields. So like the less damage I can take, the better. Let's have a look at rigs now. So like I'm thinking the Astero was micro warp drive fit, and I was afterburner fit. So he had the advantage of like put the long point on me. If I tried to close the gap on him, he would fly away, and he's much faster than me. If I tried to fly away from him, he would just keep me at range. I was never able to get away. I think that's the fight you're talking about. So if we go with a shield rig, and we put in an extender. Oh, it was just prop because he was keeping me at like 20 some-ish kilometers away. I was never ever close enough to land webs or anything on him. If we do an EM, that's looking good. And then just a silly little question. Lot 6, okay. So if slot 6, need CPU. Engineering, slot 6. Capacitor, power grid, CPU. There it is right there. Yeah, so that's the... I can't use slot 6. So I'm going to have to use a rig to overcome that shortcoming in CPU. But if I'm going to... Okay. Okay. Engineering rigs, small... Liquid cool electronics? No. Processor overclocking. There we go. We do it too? Oh. Where is it again? There we go. Now I have enough room that I'm gonna upgrade that. Fuck. To a proper Tech 2 EDA. 336.4 DPS, 12,000 EHP, almost 1,800 meters per second. I mean, I think that's pretty good. I don't know. Maybe we bling this prop mod out? Test flight. Yeah. Okay. I never know, like... Fucking send it, bud. Let's, yeah, okay, price. Let's sort by price. So we don't want this 300 million-esque fucking dude right here. And I think maybe anything over... Like, these are pricey, right? Is C-type, maybe? $2 million more esque, I get a B-type? See what we get here. A T2 gives a 510% speed bonus. We're not using a T2, we're using the compact. Oh, we've got a little extra room there, though. I wonder if the T2 will fit now. If the T2 fits now, we're not even gonna fucking... Oh, wow, fuck. Now we're up over 1,800 meters a second. Not that that's any sort of, like... I think that's it. It's almost a 200 million-S destroyer. Allegedly. Okay. That's probably... That's it for that. Right? Should be good. So we got a Mamba fit. Allegedly. Maybe. Should I make a rocket Mamba fit? Just to see? I think me and Kaz were talking about a rocket Mamba fit. Let me see. Hell yeah. Okay, let's pull up the simulated Mamba fit and let's fucking... Get rid of all this. We're gonna get rid of this too. And we're gonna go... My slots. Turrets and launchers. Rocket launcher. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Okay. And we're gonna put rage rockets in. Well, we're definitely getting more DPS. Range is greatly reduced, like less than... These are the blasters of missiles. So it's going to be Afterburner. Or is it? Or do we just keep it as Micro Warp Drive with the Scram? Go, Scramblers. A T2 scram. And then we'll do the micro warp drive again. I mean, we literally just took the missiles out. Well, fuck this. Let's get rid of this. Oh, no, no, no. Let's put another one of these in here. 435 DPS. Oh, we need that fucking rig, I guess. My bad. I thought maybe we had enough to get rid of that and put on something else, but we don't. I mean, that looks meaner than the missile one. The only problem is range. As in, we don't fucking got stun. What if we change it out for Inferno Javelin? We lost a lot of DPS, but now we have a 15k range. Let's just save it for funsies. We're not going faster than we were before. I don't know. I don't know if this is advisable, feasible. If we turn this into this is already a T2 shield extender, small. What if we try to put a medium on here? Am I being wishful? Well, let's T2 shield extender. Now if we go with afterburner. Okay. 337.9 DPS with the Javelin with 2 DDAs. But we're stable now. Not that it fucking matters, I don't have anything to rep with. Let's go back to the Infernal Rage. To me, that looks a lot better. Like if we're gonna fight stupid close with rockets, let's really do it. 435 DPS, 14,000 EHP, stable. We'll keep that one in the back pocket. We'll go with the light missile one initially. And if the light missile one is garbage, we'll try a rocket one. One of these will end up in La Poubelle. Okay. We're happy with that. Well, happy-ish. So let's do the this bad boy right here. Gila? This is my fucking abyssal fit. Probably don't want that. But the nice thing about this is you fit rapid lights on it. Let's start with a fucking fresh fucking canvas here. So as we've already alluded to, rapid lights is what we want to put on this. Right? So let's go turrets and launchers, missile launchers, rapid light missile launchers. T2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. In the lows, let's just get this over with. Do a damage control. And let's do 2 DDAs. For drones, let's stick with our tried and true. Let's go with Fed Navy Hobgobs. We gotta get rid of these fucking... Oh no, this is medium drones now, right? We've stepped up. 5% bonus to medium combat drone damage, 250% hit points. Okay, so we want not lights, but mediums. Hammerheads. Fed Navy hammerheads. We're already cranking out 490 DPS. Let's go to the missiles. We want not rockets, not XL torpedoes, light missiles. Advanced high damage. Inferno, Fury, light missiles. Let's try that. What kind of range? We get 32k range on that. And now we're at 713 DPS. And we're cap stable. Let's just undock like this. I don't see the issue. No. Let's do these mids. We need a prop mod. I'm thinking micro warp drive. Or a warp drive. There we go. We want a 50 MN D2. Um, T2 warp disruptor. And now we have all these slots for Tickety Tank. All this CPU left too, and all this power grid. Depletes in a minute 50 though. So maybe hello cat. Maybe we want to throw a little cat battery in there. 3 minutes 20 seconds if we do a compact. 340 if we do a medium. Let's start with a compact. And let's do the rest as tank here. So let's go shield. Let's try and fit a large on there. A large do. I put 2 on there. Okay. Field hardeners. $41,000 DPS, is that, or EHP? Is that good? Or do I want to swap this hardener out for a booster? Like an Ancil. No, we can't do an XL. How much over are we? No. Oh. So we're 8% over. 7% over. Well, 8% it might as well be. Maybe a medium. I feel like this is not the way. PvP. Same as the worm and the mamba. Flying around flexing on noobs, you know? Like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm fitting this. If I'm in the right direction here. Like if I take this motherfucker out and I go with not a booster but a hardener, Akaroth, what's going on, man? Like with the shield booster, it was 33,000 EHP ish. This has 41,000 EHP. Should I just be going buffer tank with like resists and hoping that I take enough people down that I can get out? Or like, or what? Or do I just hope for passive shield regen here? Like, I have 28 HP a second passive. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Let's keep plugging forward with this and see how this goes. So we don't need an engineering rig. We just need shield rigs. We go with a medium EM shield reinforcer. And then a purger and an extender. 51,000. 44 HP a second. Or do I do double purgers? What if I do double purger? 45,000 HP. 49 HP a second. Did I gain that much? I gained 5 more HP a second. I lost 3,000 EHP. I think that's the better deal. These are rapid light missiles. So this should kill anything that gets too close, like frigates. You know what I mean? While the drones are gonna whack like the bigger shit. So I'm doing 490 DPS with drones alone. $32K range is not great though. We go with Infernal Precision. We lose like 80 DPS. How is it? Flight time is 21 kilometers now. That's not good. But that applies better to smaller ships, I guess? Okay. This isn't something you can easily swap out either. Like, it takes like 30 seconds to reload the rapid lights. I mean, I think that's as good as we're gonna get. Ideally. Do I throw a fucking NOS on there? Can I fit a NOS? If we could fit a NOS, that'd be fucking excellent. Engineering equipment, Nosferatu. Obviously not the medium. So anything's better than nothing. That'll keep our cap going a little bit longer. I assume that anything that gets close enough for me to use this NOS on is going to turn this off as well. But I need this to stay on to make sure that that stays high, right? As long as that stays high, we have this 51,000 EHP, and we have this 44 HP a second regen. I mean, that looks like a Gila fit. No, I don't want to get into a brawl. I want to be able to stay away. I get drone control range of 60 kilometers, so like, stay back, you heathens. Because if I get scrammed, I'm in a brawl. If I'm in a brawl, I'm getting neuted. If I'm getting neuted, my tank goes down. If my tank goes down, like, we're done. I want to stay away. Right? Right now we're flying with the micro warp drive. This fit goes faster than the Mamba fit. Why not use geckos? Well, fuck, Valamir. Why didn't you say so? Let me see if I can find them. I think geckos are heavy drones, though, aren't they? Yeah. Geckos are heavies. So if this was rattlesnake, I'd be like, fuck yeah, geckos. This is a 452 million-isk fucking Gila. That's a pretty cheap Gila, TBH. Like all the cost is in the fucking hull. And we're gonna build the hull, so it's basically free, right? If you build it yourself, it's free. If you mine the minerals yourself, they're free minerals. I know time is money. I know. It's a joke. Everybody knows the meme. I think we're gonna call that the fit, though. Let's change it to make sure we know it's garbage. We'll save it for corporation. Okay. There's our Gila fit. The fucking question of the day. How do you fit an alligator? FC... What do? Alligator. You could go hams, or you could go heavies, or you could go rapid lights. If you went rapid lights. You're probably relying on drones to do all your damage, which is not a bad thing. Does it also have the kinetic? Yeah, kinetic and thermal. Heavy missile and heavy assault missile. Okay, so we don't even get a bonus to rapid lights. So maybe we don't do rapid lights. Maybe we do hams. Maybe we do hams. And maybe we'll set up two. One ham and one heavy missile. Because that was... A rapid light one would make sure that I would keep all tackle off of me, but I don't think... I could get a 50% bonus to damage for thermal and kinetic missiles. Let's go hams. We'll try hams first. Just because it's fun to say ham gator. Turrets and launchers. Missile launchers. Heavy ass launchers. 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. And we're gonna save this spot for a command burst. We can do that on this ship. Now the question is, shield bursts? Skirmish bursts. Gator Def doesn't taste like chicken. Tastes like pork? Yeah. I think it all depends on how you season it. Shield extension charge. Good up a gator, but you don't know if it was good. You tend to build and fly it one day in honor of the most gracious gift. Well, you know. Or do we go with the skirmish? The skirmish is going to make us faster, right? I think it's skirmish. Or are we brawling with it? No, we're hams, so we're brawling. What's an info? What do these ones do? No. That's no good. We don't want that. Go with the shield. Shield burst 2. Okay. Let's do the lows first. Do a damage control 2. Do 2 EDAs. Tracking enhancer. Let's try it and see what happens. Now for drones, we will do, it's mediums on this, right? Yeah, medium drones. Okay, so more fucking, oops, nope. Red Navy hammerheads. $490 DPS. Okay, so what are we getting out of these fucking Infernal Rage. 17k. Now we're at 928 DPS. So we're almost at Brutix levels of DPS here. What if we do Inferno Javelin? 30k. We lose like 200 DPS between the Jav and the Rage. But we almost double the range. So I would say bring both types of missiles. I'm pretty sure hams... I think hams reload faster than rapid lights and lights. Let's keep the Rage in there. For fit... Excuse me. For fitting purposes. Just so we can meme on our fucking DPS. Okay. And let's start in with the mids here. This is where it'll all fall apart, right? Like we're 17k with those, 60k with those. I think micro warp drive again, honestly. I think we're gonna go with a warp disruptor. Do we put a paint on it for smaller shit? Or are we just taking up spots for tank? Let's keep fucking with the let's put a cap battery in it. Gives us 8 minutes of capacitor. We're out of fucking power grid. Shit. You didn't say the... don't worry about it. We're already 6% over. I added one measly little shield extender. You probably went hams. How do we get more power grid? Do we take this off and we put on that? Or is there a better option here? What do these flux coils do? Increase capacitor recharge rate. Okay, I don't care about that. It's not the flux coils. Is it the relays? Increase capacity. No. Cap rechargers. No. Power diagnostic. Ooh, that might be... Power diagnostic might be it. What's a reactor control unit do? Boost power core output. Okay. So if I put a... If I put that in there... Alligator troubles? Yes, kind of Millant. It's tricky. We just went through Worm, Mamba, Gila, and now we're on Alligator, and it doesn't seem to want to play as nice as the previous ships. I don't really want to sacrifice DPS because we're getting a nice bit of DPS. Try faction weapons? Yeah, but then I can't use fancy missiles. Yeah. You might have a point. Like faction hams? I could probably get those from the LP store too. Let me just have a look. Audio. Let's compare these. Remove some of the ones we don't give a shit about. We'll keep the Caldari Navy, Dread Guristas. We don't want polarized. We'll keep the T2. So we're concerned about Caldari has deeper mags, like a larger ammo capacity. Charges per cycle? No, we don't want that. Reload time's all the same. Power grid. Fit in simulation? Okay. I will do that. 1 second. So yeah. So far, these are the same. These are cheaper. Okay. So capacity is the number of missiles it holds. So they're the same. They'll hold the same amount. Fuck it. Let's try it. I wonder if there's only hams. Inferno. No, not Caldari Navy. No, I don't think we have. I don't have enough LP to do that. Oh fuck! This is the Dread Guristas. What was I looking at? All right, let's try that. Let's try the sim. Because there's no Guristas ham launcher, but there is Guristas ammo. Okay, let's save the state. Let's rip out these charges. Let's rip out these modules. High slots. No. Fucking. Fuck. Turrets and launchers. There we go. Missile launchers. Heavy assault. Action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Guristas Inferno. When we're doing less, we're doing less deeps. 75 missiles per launcher. And what was the... $66. Okay. It's 75 per Guristas, and it's 66 per the T2. Rate of fire 4.28 for Guristas. 4.41. $3.64. 3.75. Right, but I'm not... It's not a pure missile damage boat. It's a fucking drone boat, right? It's a drone boat with missile launchers on it. Like, truth be told, the missile bonuses are not that impressive on a fucking Guristas fucking ship, right? I don't... Okay, so let's fucking calm down just a bit, Millet. I need to look at the price tag, too. Like, we're at a 1.1 billion ISK. I haven't put a fucking tank on it. I mean, bear in mind, it's a 700 million ISK ship to start off with. It is a lot for a Drake. A Drake with some fancy drones. But, like, I don't know what you mean by all the other ships are flat damage. You mean like it doesn't matter what launchers they put it on? But the other one's got the same bonus to kinetic and thermal. Look at Mamba, then look at Alligator. Hold on. Mamba. %10 bonus to kinetic and thermal missile damage. So this one locks it into heavies and hams. Right. If they had just given it the 10% bonus to kinetic and thermal, then you could put a rack of rapid lights on top and just fucking delete frigates that come in at you, right? Which would be nice. But then maybe that makes it too OP. You think everyone screamed about the lights? I don't know. I don't really recall anyone. You wanted to fit torps on it? Of course you did. Fucking okay, where were we? Like, I'm pretty sure we can... Let me look at the LP store again. That would have been scary. So if we go look at... Module. Missile launcher, heavy assault. At 34,300 LP. I have 612. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 34300. I have enough LP. I have enough ISK. I could just fucking do that. But the Cayman. I know, you're right. You're right. When you're right, you're right. And you're right. So fucking, as awesome as it would be to use the faction fucking launchers, we're probably gonna have to stick with T2. Factions can use T2 ammo in factional. That's not the factor. The factor is the cost. Infernal Rage. 928 points. We're gonna have to make this work without the fancy launchers. So we're working on tank now. Yeah, the LP stores like I would 100% do it if I didn't think, like if I knew this fit functioned, like it was viable, I would upgrade those after farming like some LP, you know what I mean? But right now, I'm pretty sure this is going to go up in a ball of flames. We're just trying to be viable, you know what I mean? So let's go. I wanted to put some large extenders on it, which is why we went down this fucking power diagnostic fucking curve here. But now we're out of power grid completely. We have... We're looking at 60,000 EHP. That's not bad being 0.04 over. Maybe we'll swap the T2 out for a fucking compact. Yes. So that does that. Now we have this little piddly bit in the middle. We resist work pretty good. We got 7 minutes on the cap. Ooh, maybe we should change the command burst. Instead of it being, I don't know. Web. I don't know. I don't think we need a web. Shield harmonic boost is good too. We go with an EM. Is that gonna work? Or over on CPU. But this has happened to us already. We're only 1.6% over on CPU. We're at 80,000 EHP. We're at 74% EM damage. Yeah, we haven't done rigs yet, so I'm thinking rigs can solve this CPU issue. And rigs can bring up our resists a little bit. Especially in the EM, maybe the thermal. Okay. Let's go rigs. Let's get this, yeah, so overclocking unit 1. The overclocking unit 1 solves our CPU issue. What do we do with the other 2 slots? Do we do EM? That's 80% EM resists. Which is the hole they're going to try and punch in us anyways. Well, my thermal is below 70. So maybe I go with thermal. That's pretty even across the board right there. You would do an EM rig and 2 multi-spec, so change this one out for a multi-spec. Let's try that. Destroy that. Okay, I think we're going to end up at the same spot. No, that's... yeah. All right. Let's unfit this. Hold on. Let's put this in the middle. Try and heat sink it a bit. Okay. So what's this other rig gonna be? A fucking extender? Ooh, we're over 100,000 HP. I like that. Cap? You think cap instead of that fucking extender? Let's see here. Engineering rigs. Medium. Yeah, these fucking ancillary current router. No. Control circuit? Is that the one? Increase a ship's capacitor recharge rate. Control circuit 1 almost fucking... It gets us 2 minutes. Yeah. I mean, 650 is better than the 440 we had before. Flying a bigger ship means you're fighting bigger ships, means your fights last longer, which means, yeah, I need that tank to stay with us. Okay, and then we need fucking, you say shield harmonizing. Throw that in there.
I've gone crazy!
Oh.
I've gone space crazy! Oh my god!
Jorah Atoya. Thank you for the follow, bud. Appreciate it. I don't have a choice of Eve streams. I appreciate you dropping a follow on mine. Make sure you turn off notifications so your Gmail inbox isn't filled with fucking Twitch emails telling you I went live. Okay, so 07, man. So that looks like an alligator fit to me. I don't know how viable this is. But like, I don't know. Let's fucking save it for corporation. Heavy's a bit more fit friendly. Right. But like, are we getting Are we getting 926 DPS? Like, this is almost Brutix DPS right here, man. Well, it says 776 million ISK down here, but I don't think it's... Oh, it is. It's counting the alligator as 736 million ISK of it. So the ISK, the fit's only 40 million ISK. Should we... Alright, fucking Millant. God damn, fine. We'll try a heavy fit. Let's do everything you want to do. Turrets and launchers. Not heavy launchers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Charges. Infernal Fury. It's alright, I'm just playing with you, man. I mean, we're definitely going to get the range. 47k range on the missiles, which means we can stay away a lot better. Like, we can start our fight off at distance instead of starting our fight off at fucking, like, fist fighting range. The simulation is bugged? How so? How so, friend? Hadouken fighting range. Hadouken! It's true. Like, well, you can drag it to the middle, but, like, you have to put it somewhere where the little crosshair shows up. It's weird. Oh, it worked. Infernal Fury right there. Infernal Precision is, yeah, drag it in here. And I have to wait for the arrow to turn into a crosshair like that. When it turns into the cross, now we're at precision. All right, fucking fine. We have 2 then. And, like, if we're not using this, stable. 88,000. I think this would be a pretty good... Well, I don't know. I don't know anything. Don't listen to me. Fucking there's an alligator fit. I have a teeny tiny bit of CPU, yeah. Alright, it is what it is. So there's fucking... Info of the drone damage mod? Okay, hold on. Let me pull it back up. Combat battle cruisers. It's just a DDA 2. Yeah, but man. Like, is that the one right there? Eagle Eye something, or how come it's not in the variations fucking thing? We looking here? I assume it would be a low slot, right? Let's look in the fucking low slots. Is it in our, maybe it's under here? Full duplex? What's that do? Gregorus's ballistics. This one. T3X? Why is it in here twice? Ballistic control system, highly experimental. Standard ballistic control system include command control, communication firmware. Oh. How much did those fucking cost, man? There's none available here. I'm sorry. We can't use this. Buddy, that's going to be prohibitively expensive. Prohibitively. I've never even heard of that. It should be LPs. Let's find out. Oh. Not in the LP store, friend. I wouldn't even know where to find it. Is that like... Could be Abyssal too. Buddy, I am but a humble F1 monkey. I can't do this. Let's look at the fits we made, though, so far. Let's look at the fucking fits. We made ourselves fucking alligator. We made... Which one was the one we just made? This one right here. Gila. Oops. We made... D is for destroyer. Is this one the light missile? Yeah, let's do that one. A Mamba. Keep closing that window. And we made a worm. So the goal is here. I bought blueprints for the worm, the mamba, and the Gila. Well, let's split the difference here and call it a 325 mil fucking thing. That's like, that's half an alligator. Oh, really? All right, so we're going to build a worm. We're going to build a mamba. We're going to build the Gila. Once we have those 3 hulls built, we're going to get the fits, and then we're going to fly them till they die. So that'll be fun. And then we'll see, like, what works for Mr. Worm and Mamba and the fucking Gila. And this fucking alligator. We'll see how that goes. That won't be tonight. Because it's fucking 20 to 10 right now. What we're going to do tonight, we're going to close these windows. We're going to open up our fucking item hanger here. We're going to contract these to our industry guy. Johnny Corp Holder. Here we go. So there, he's got those. He's going to start on those. We're going to we're going to see what the Insurgency's up to right now. Bob is in Nikishina. It looks like it's just started. We're pretty mellow right now. For some reason, this place is already at stage 2 because it's 0.5. This is a high sec. Oh, I see what we're doing. I see what we're doing, boys. All right. So let's take our hook bill. The fancy skin on it that we got from a viewer a couple weeks ago. Let's make sure we got the appropriate accoutrement to go with it. We have our rockets, we have caps, we have pastes, we have drugs. We have 3 drugs in our queue, right? Yeah. This one expires in a day. Yeah. Let's fucking redeem that. Can't let that go to waste. Oh, fuck. We have other fucking drugs to take, too. Which, I'm gonna fucking... These are gonna expire. My fucking brain freezes are gonna expire. Expire tomorrow. Right? Let me fucking, I'm just gonna open up trades with people. Like Christmas in Zarzak right now. Did I give one to Roman? Has anyone accepted these? Attaboy. There's one accepted. I thought I gave one to Roman. No, I gave one to Snipe. Yeah, Snipe Armstrong, Ivar, attacking Carrot. Who else wants a fucking brain freeze? Do these expire tomorrow? Let's focus on us. What does this one do? Also expires tomorrow. +8 afterburner speed. Are we doing afterburner? Yeah. So we eat the green one. What do these ones do? Energy turret. We should be maybe flying a slicer instead. For damage. What do these do? Tracking. Okay. Okay, let's consume that. Let's consume that. I think we're out of luck because we consumed a red one already, right? These are energy turrets anyways. Okay, let's hold those until we fucking we blow this ship up. Then we will switch the slicer. Fucking, who else is in here? Guy's an Angel Cartel. Also Angel Cartel. You know, if I leave the station, do these trades close? Check window? What window? Alright. That guy gave me a million ISK. Alright. Fuck it. We're going. You had your chance. It is fun. I like Zarzak. A lot of people complain about it. A lot of people poo-poo it. I've been based out of Zarzak since the Havoc expansion went live, and I like it. It's easier for me as a solo dude than trying to restage stuff every time the fob moves. So I'll just hit it like this. What do we got going on in here, boys? In the fob system here. Let's see. Nothing in there. Vigil fleet issue. Slice and dice. Thrasher fleet issue. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. What's this small? Let's go. Let's go, baby. Time to spread corruption. Kestrel.
Warp drive active.
No Kestrel in here. Let's orbit this at 8,000. No one wait for this Kestrel to come to us. Coming in, Kestrel, or are you, where are you at, my guy? Oh, he's at the fob. Alright. Okay, let's go. Every Kestrel is actually CCP Kestrel. I hope it is. 2 webs and some rockets. Enjoy. Alright, so we'll clear this out. This is a small advance. You can tell it's advanced because of the way it is. Oh, you can tell it's advanced because of the number of rats that spawn in it. Or, sorry, it's a 5-man, I should say. Getting my fucking terms mixed up here. It's a 5-man advanced because there were 5 rats in it. If there were only 3 rats in it, it would be a 1-man or a 1-person. Holy fuck. Oh, fuck. I love it. Get back on this fucking beacon here. Holy fuck. Oh. Do good. All right. The timer has begun. It was a 10-minute timer when we got in. Let's take a batch of these drugs. We only got I guess 10 o'clock now. The stream will end probably when these drugs run out. These good drugs. I don't know why I took a blue pill. Oh, that's because there's a shield booster right there. Yeah, that makes sense. I know what I'm doing. So the Guristas actually lost the last insurgency. And so did the Angels, as a matter of fact, which is their first losses handed to them by the faction warfare players. Part of the reason Guristas lost the last one is because of the location of the insurgency. It was in Uleta, which is home base for a band apart. That's Rick Jax's pirate band. So they were participating in it. They weren't earning any LP or anything like that, but they were definitely participating in the PvP portion. And Sedition, which is a large Galenti militia alliance, relocated to form a more unified Galenti front. So they moved from Valyria somewhere towards Zuleta anyways. Which means that Galenti was actually focused and able to suppress enough systems to cause the FOB to go vulnerable, and they destroyed it. So good for them. Cheers. We'll see what this insurgency brings, because this now is in the Caldari state and not Galenti space anymore. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see if the Calmill put up as big a fight as Galmill did. Right, here come another wave of rats. Grab the closest mother trucker to us. Give me one of these dudes. One of these fucking dudes right here. The web and the rockets going. No? No webs? We're too far for webs. Now we're not. We still got that Kestrel sitting on the fob. I wish he'd dock up or do something. All the modules, go! The sooner we can schwack those rats, the sooner the timer will start ticking down again. We're almost at the 6-minute mark. We got a +1 war target in system. This fucking dude right here. Yanni. What you doing, girl? This guy's been in here the whole time. Holy fuck is still here. And then the other 16 players in local are all Guristas militia. Not surprising, this is the FOB system. We're approaching the 5-minute mark. Oh, Algos. Can he come in here? An Algos can in fact come in here. Let's reload. See if the Algos wants to fuck with the Hawk. Oh, he's blue. Kestrel. So what does it mean that in Uleta they destroyed the first FOB or something? So hold on. Who's this fucking guy? Jax. Thanks for coming. I've got this one under control. He has a good point. He brings up a very good point. I was kind of upset. I was kind of upset that he had slid in and was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna fucking be in here with you." He does bring up a good point though, that like it's a 5-man system, so like it's gonna reward both of us equally. One second, Val. I'll explain it to you in a second. Okay, so for the Guristas to win on Insurgency, they need to drive corruption to stage 5 in anywhere from 7 to 20 systems, depending on their ambition modifier. Once they hit that goal of numbers of systems suppressed, everyone who participated in that insurgency by doing plexes or PvP will be rewarded a share of LP. So you get a bonus for winning. You don't have to destroy anything at the end. The fob just sort of packs up and goes off to its next spot. In order for the Guristas to win, sorry, for the faction warfare guys to win, they have to do the same thing. Gain suppression in 7 to 20 systems, depending on their ambition modifier. Get it to stage 5 in those systems. And then what happens is the insurgency doesn't end until the fob is destroyed. So they have to destroy the fob, and then their reward is the loot that falls out of the fob, I think. But nothing really fell out of this fob. So I don't know. I don't think that's accurate representation of how it goes. Either way, in order for the faction warfare guys to actually win, they need to destroy the pirate fob wherever it is, after driving suppression up to 5 in X number of systems. Boom. Alright, let's orbit this beacon again. This, yeah, it was the first time the empires have won an insurgency. So our The Guristas ambition modifier, you can see here, this 8. That's their ambition modifier, and their ambition modifier is +1. We did have a +9, or a 9, which meant our ambition modifier was +2. But because we lost on Insurgency, it goes down 1 to just +1. Yeah. The home system of the Pirate Lord is not friendly to... They refer to themselves as real pirates, a band apart. They don't appreciate the Guristas militia, I guess. All right, we got less than 30 seconds on this site. What's going on here in fucking militia chat? Sacrilege Guardian Fleet. Ooh. 31,500 LP. Okay, let's go back to the fob and figure out what we're doing next.
Warp drive active.
There are 3 large outposts and 2 medium outposts. Reload our rockets. Only 24.4 million LP left to go. Yeah. Yeah. Every little bit helps, you know? Alright, let's figure out what's who's in what here. So in this no, we don't want the Kaldari large. We want the Guristas large. There's no one in that one. There's no one in that one. So are they in the medium? Well, it is a 5. There's 3 in there. Let's go in there.
Warp drive active.
So the bigger LP come from the bigger sites. So the mining heist, or the Rorqual fucking ambush, mining ambush, and the ice heist. They're both the bigger payout sites. Bigger payout means bigger fleets. So I haven't I've only managed to participate in a couple of those because the fleets I usually find are inactive or poorly organized or they're not on comms, which is one of the most aggravating things. It's like, oh yeah, we're in fleet. Okay, cool. What comms are you guys on? Oh, we're not on comms. Oh, they're just communicating in militia chat. You're like, what the fuck? The visual fleet issue somewhere. Nowhere near us. Yeah, this is part of what I'm talking about here. I just asked in militia chat, what fleet is everyone in? And the response I got was, good question. There's only one that can be joined. Okay. So what fleet is everyone in? So are you all in different fleets? Are you all solo? Like, the fuck you guys doing? Let's try and join this Black Rabbit standing fleet. Okay. Alright, here come another wave of rats here. 2 fucking fort targets. Okay, this guy right here is next. Oop, turn my scram off. Don't do that. Well, this is Black Rabbit standing. I'm in Black Rabbit's fucking Discord. One guy on comms. Whatever. Everyone's shy. Everyone's disorganized. I don't know what it is. Michael Sarah's son. Ask in fleet chat, are you guys active? I've got nothing back. Like, is it shy or is it just like... we just want to farm. You know, leave us alone. Another wave of rats. Probably should have reloaded. Oh well, reloading now. Hmm. Who the fuck is this? Oh, it's our dude in the Kestrel. We're under the 10-minute mark on this site. This is a medium advanced 5. There is 4 of us here. This looks like, I don't know. Stage 2 corruption. Looks like they're almost to stage 3. Hey, King Baluri, what's going on, man? We're here. Stage 1. Stage 1, almost stage 2 over in Sama. I haven't seen like 0. 0. 0. There's very little Kaldari militia activity in this particular stretch so far. What's going on, King? As a null person, faction warfare confuses me. Well, if you'd like, I could try and explain it to you. One second, let me just get set up on these rats. We gotta get the one that's closest. This mother trucker right here. Alright, Val, thanks for coming on the show, bud. Appreciate it. We'll see you Wednesday, hopefully. Roger, roger. I will, I'll give you the crash course on it. We'll talk about 2 things. We'll talk about faction warfare, and then we'll talk about insurgencies, if you wish. Where's the beacon? We gotta get back on this beacon here, just in case some sneaky Pete tries to come in here. Some goons. Alright, so let's pull up the faction warfare map. Bingo bango, here's the faction warfare map. This is the Caldari versus Galente faction warfare area. All the systems that are in this shaded blue, that's Caldari owned. All the stations that are in the green and the shaded green, that's Galente owned. Previously, in previous iterations of faction warfare, you could go anywhere in this system and run what's called a Plex and be rewarded with LP. In the new faction warfare, the newest iteration, the only places for you to really gain reward are in these systems here. These are highlighted systems. These are called frontline systems. See how they butt up against each other? Caldari space butts up against Galente space. This is the front line of the battle. These are the only two systems that you can get rewards in. There's another two over here. And these ones over here are kind of cheese, but behind those systems are systems called command operation systems, where the reward that was here is lessened in here. So you can still get rewards in here, but here is really where you want to be. What this does is it concentrates all the faction warfare pilots into these two systems, so you get more conflict. Instead of having LP farmers all over the map, they're concentrated in this little bottleneck right here and this little battle zone right here. Some of it spreads into the rear like that, but mostly it's right in there. So all this other stuff is here, but it's not really worthwhile for you to go and play in. So in order to drive the conflict one way or another, you have to run what's called a Plex, which is short for complex. In that particular sector, yes, you're correct, Milland. It sort of stagnates or becomes like a war of attrition, like trench warfare. Like it really slows it down. But what some people have managed to do, and you're muddying the waters now, but what some people have managed to do, and I saw this in Minmatar Amar faction warfare, is they would go into the rear, they would do plexes for 0 reward, but they would turn this system in the rear into a frontline system by grinding it down. Let me get some rats here, so I'm participating. You must participate, otherwise you are a seagull. Yeah. 1 second here. Get a reload here. So if you look at the map, there's not really any strategic objective. The objective is to take over the war zone, right? But what you'll find is that the rewards you get for doing this is LP, and the value of certain LP will fluctuate depending on how well that faction is doing. Because if your reward is LP, then you exchange that LP for items, and then you try and sell those items on the market. The more those items show up on the market, the less expensive they become, which means the less value the LP has, which in turn ends up with people... Right. Which in turn ends up with people just like flipping to the other side. Anywho, in order to gain LP, you're going to run these sites right here. If you look at my overview. So you'll see like Caldari small, Caldari large. These are plexes or complexes. So how it works is a Caldari is a Caldari Navy site. So a Galente would capture this. It would be offensive plexing. They would get more reward for it. If a Caldari captured it, they would get less reward because it's defensive plexing. Rewards for winning a system is you push the front line further. You have to kind of role play it a bit. 3, 5, 6. Hey, too many. So as I was saying, a small Navy 1, which means small, so destroyers, correction. Yep. Destroyers and frigates can go into it. Navy indicates that only T1 ships and Navy faction ships can enter. And 1 is the amount of reward that the site is designed to pay out. It fairly rewards 1 pilot. You can see if you come to a Guristas one, this one says medium outpost rate advanced 5. So medium means cruisers and down. Advanced means T2 and pirate faction are allowed. And 5 means it will fairly reward 5 players. After 5 players, the reward still gets divvied out, but it's you get less of a share of it. So you capture these sites, which drives the you can't see it because it's blurred out. Here, we'll turn the fucking blur off for a second. Over here, the factional warfare. You'll change this circle into another color. That will make the eye hub vulnerable. You attack the eye hub and blow it up. And then you can put your faction's eye hub there. And then you've won the system. It's therefore driving the front line forward. One of the things you're going to look for is... Right now the Galenti have 2 frontline systems. So that means there's only 2 systems where they can gain a decent reward of LP. If they drive the front line forward, like if they drove it forward up to Negaminin, they'd have a front line here, a front line here, a front line here, which means there's 1, 2, 3, 4 systems instead of 1, 2, 3, 4 systems. They'd have 1, 2, 3. You know, they'd have more places basically to farm LP. That's one impetus for like pushing the front lines forward and around. Another reasons for pushing the front line would be like if the Caldari have a logistics hub somewhere in this space, pushing your front line there and destroying that hub would make it more difficult for them to counter your fleets. That's faction warfare in a nutshell. The big reward is LP. You use the LP in the LP stores to exchange it for items, or you exchange... Remember when you used to be able to trade it for just directly with someone? Trading it for ISK was one of the things that people would do. I think there are certain rewards for different systems that you hold. I can't tell you for sure. I'm just trying to give you like the broad strokes overview of... You bought PPCs and sold them, yeah. That's a great way to do it. That's what I was doing in Minmatar Faction Warfare before I flopped over. Was buying like the Navy Dread BPCs and selling them to alliance mates. They were building them. It was a pretty good, like I think 1 million LP got you the BPC, and they were buying them for me for 1 billion ISK, so I was pretty happy with it. You know, take 20 fucking comets, go out and fucking do some pew pew and capture some sites, and then get paid by your alliance mates for providing them with blueprints. It's a pretty good deal. So that's faction warfare in the broad strokes of it. Now you muddy the waters now when you have pirate insurgencies. So the insurgencies are like a common enemy of the 2 factions. And a lot of the mechanics are the same, but a lot of the mechanics are different. So instead of frontline systems, you have systems with an insurgency in it. So in this case, the pirate fob has spawned in Nikishina, which means you can shipcast from Zarzak right to Nikishina. And then these 5 initial systems are where the insurgency exists. If you push any of these systems to level 3, the insurgency will spread in a direction, I think 1 system. Once you push them to level 5, the system caps out and you end up with 1 on the scoreboard here. And in this case, we need to win 8 in order for the insurgency to be 1. There we go. 39,000 LP. No big fucking deal. Thank you. The Vexor and Vexor Navy issues on here. Hold on. Let's find out what's going on. There's 1 Vexor there. There's 1 Vexor there. There's 1 Vexor there. So there's a Vexor in each of the fucking dudes. And then there's 2 guys in the medium. Where are these guys going? Where are they all going? Jumping system, maybe?
Warp drive active.
Yep. So the insurgency is pirate version of faction warfare. So driving a system towards corruption is the pirates winning, right? And each stage of corruption, you get a little bit of a added reward to it, right? We go here. Corruption and suppression. There we go. So it's stage 1 of corruption at plus 7.5% to PvP drops. This only applies to pirate aligned pilots. Stage 2, no more Empire police patrols. And there are pirate roaming gangs present. Stage 3, the insurgency spreads to new systems. Stage 4, plus 2 warp speed to pirate aligned players. And at stage 5, in low sec, you can bubble and bomb. Sentry guns are disabled. In high sec, attacks on capsuleers give you a suspect timer instead of a criminal timer. And then for suppression, stage 1 plus 5% to pirate NPC bounties, plus 5% to militia LP gains for stage 2, minus 30% to corruption gains in system once it reaches suppression level 3. Suppression level 4 is plus 10% bonus to Weber and Scram range for militia aligned pilots. That's a good one. And then level 5 suppression, there's a powerful sentry guns deployed, and corruption beyond stage 4 is prevented. So once you drive a system to suppression level 5, it can never go beyond corruption level 4. So the pirates will never be able to capture that system once you have it captured to level 5. Yeah, so in order to drive it up, you have to run these plexes and these sites. The LP rewards are substantial. The LP store is varied and pretty good. In addition to these sites, these complexes, there are bigger sites and complexes that give you more LP, but that drive larger scale fleet conflict. So in the case of faction warfare, there are things called battlefields, and battlefields will spawn somewhere in the war zone, usually near a frontline system or in a frontline system. And if a faction wins the battlefield, they get a pretty substantial LP reward for doing so. So what you end up happening is large fleets of Galente will go and try and complete the battlefield. They'll be met by large fleets of Caldari, and of course they'll be third-partied by any sort of low-sec pirates that come along. You'll see ships from battleship down trying to complete these sites. That's on the faction warfare side. On the insurgency side, you have the mining op ambush and the ice heist. So the mining op ambush, all you have to do as pirates is go to the mining op ambush, Your rats will do the tackling of the Rorqual, and all you have to do is clear the enemy rats off. Once you've cleared so many waves, the Rorqual pays the ransom. You get a portion of that ransom. That's your reward, and off you go. And the ransom is paid in LP. Of course, the faction warfare players can come and try and rescue the Rorqual. Same mechanic. They show up. They kill the rats that are tackling the Rorqual. Once they've cleared so many waves, the Rorqual warps off, and they get paid a reward in LP. The Ice Heist is a different sort of site where it's like a tug of war. Basically, there's two sides to the arena. As you clear ships off of the ice barge will start to move towards your side of the arena. Once it comes to your side of the arena, it deposits its cargo into your facility, and then another one spawns. The same fight starts all over again. So you'll end up fighting rats, and you'll fighting other faction warfare players or pirate players, depending on what side you're on. And that gives you a pretty substantial reward as well. So those big sites drive larger fleet conflicts. These small sites, you'll see solo PvP happen a lot in these smaller sites, or a very small gang, 4 or 5 people at a time, something like that. So there's plenty to do. There's all sorts of rewards. I think we're going to see what's up here. We're gonna ask in Fleet where the action is. Where's the action? Captain Highfield. I've been participating in the Havoc stuff pretty much since it came out. There's a couple issues with it, but I think they're minor at best. There's some quality of life things I'd like to see changed. But for the most part, I enjoy it. I like it. What's going on here? Vexer? Vexer. Vexer. These are all advanced ones. I don't want a fucking seagull on them. The cheap hookbill and this Caldari Navy large. So do we go hookbill versus hawk? I think so. Fuck it. Let's go.
Warp drive active.
Oh, it looks like, oh, some of my alligators are selling. Perfect. Perfect. What are you doing here, bud? You're just sitting here? Okay. Oh, he's moving. Going.
You cannot warp there because natural phenomena are disrupting the
Oh, you slid the gate. Alright, let's see.
warp drive active.
We still got our fucking drugs on the go, right? Okay, 14 minutes left of drugs. Overheat. Oh, he's not here. Okay. Where'd you go, fella? Where is this dude at? Not there. He's not there. Vexer. 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 There's a venture.
Warp drive active.
Hmm. My ninth venture, it's called. Let's kill a venture. Oh, he's not here. Never mind. Is he out there?
Warp drive active.
Hmm. Hookbill versus Hookbill would have been interesting. I'm not into Hookbill. So, Hookbill. Oh, is this fucking okay.
Warp drive active.
It's named Hookbill. Yep. You are correct. It is named Hookbill. Yeah, you need the air quotes. Hookbill. Or the wink. Hookbill. Alright, let's fucking figure out where this Hookbill is hanging out at. Not the sun. Not there. Not there. Oh. Oh. Vexer. 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 Oh. Cheap Hookbill is there too.
Warp drive active.
I wonder if the Vigil and the Cheap Hookbill are double teaming this fucking venture in here. Let's save the Vexer.
Warp drive active.
Oh, should not have touched my afterburner. Oh. Let's hit that. Turn the heat off on that. Fucking rockets, go! Aw. I think I was too busy clicking on my fucking overheated modules to fucking do anything there. What an idiot. I am the worst. Fucking repair all modules. This fucking drug is bullshit, man. Heat damage modifier, 8%. Bullshit. I know. It's fucking... I'm not good at it. I'll tell you that right now. We saved that That poor Vexer, though. Well, it was probably the fact that the other two Vexers showed up as well. How fast is this fucking dude going? 899? We ain't catching up. Oh, no, we got him. A Vigil fleet issue is still outside. The hookbill's still out there too. Here we go. It's shake and bake, and I helped. All right, let's see if Hookbill and Vigil are still out here somewhere. They are. Vexer, you're not gonna get any fucking points way out there, bud. Okay. Ooh. Come on! Oh, we're gonna die here. Or maybe not! Maybe not! Oh, fuck!
Warp drive active.
Well, we got one of them. We got one of them.
Warp drive active.
I think either we started repping, well, I don't know. I mean, 2v1's hard. Probably shouldn't have, like, sat there and face tanked it. It's probably the same. But I mean, getting a little bit of movement versus like sitting there and letting the explosion radius just fucking eat you up. I don't think it matters anyways. Like, we're both rockets. Stealth stream? No, it's not stealth stream. I fucking... It says right there in General Eve shit I'm streaming. I'm not sure, Narm. I think with both of us being, with all three of us being rocket fit, I don't think me being 8K away. No, I'm not in Discord, no. I don't think me being 8K away would have done much. But we got one of them, and that's all that counts. Hugh, you're actually just in time to see me set up a raid for these fine folks, because it's 11 o'clock here, and it's time for bed. We died. Like, you're just gonna watch me reship, and then... Did my drugs drop? Good. Good. My cap boosters dropped, though. Oh, fucking hobgoblins in the old vigil, eh? Fuck, I forgot about the vigil and his drones. Using Mjolnir rockets. Do we have an EM hole? Probably. Oh, fuck. No, never mind. That's fucking... Well, what? Yeah, we have an EM hole. I mean, with the assault fucking thing, I don't think we're good, but... Alright, let's set you up the raid. Let's send you fine folks off to a better fucking Eve stream here for you. We can go watch Mr. Unlucky, or we can go watch Nth Dimensional. It looks like Nth Dimensional is doing a deep dive into the micro warp drive cloak trick. A not Eve stream? Beat it, Q. I don't have any not Eve streams. I mean, we can raid one of these smaller streamers. If you wish. If you care to. Well, this guy's not smaller, but like, it says PvP time. Say good day. This guy's Australian. I've never rated his channel before. Let's do that. Chaos 1298. That's who we're gonna go see. Chaos 1298. There you go. Stream incoming. Thanks guys very much for coming to the stream and chatting with me, watching me do those fits. We'll fit them up, we'll build them up and fit them up soon, and we'll take them out for a spin and see how they perform. We're back again Wednesday night. Come see us Wednesday. We'll fly something else and get it blown up. If you don't see us Wednesday, come have some drinks with us on Friday and open comms, talk about EVE Online. Other than that, I'm on Mondays and Wednesdays. And we'll see you guys next time. You guys have a good night. Thanks very much for your support. Appreciate it. See you later.
I think it's Alt It's Alton like F4, I think.
Just going in. Steep. So what's going to happen here is Derek is going to undock the Titan and bridge us